A.J. Brown is worth every penny. And I don't care what anybody says. Going 1-0 is going 1-0. Dallas still stinks. Yo, by the way, King Dingbat here, and welcome to another victory celebration. It has been a long time, but we are out in my victory celebration room, better known as my garage, where we come out to smoke a stogie after we win. We can't smoke in the house, or the wife will walk my ass. So we come on out here, and today we got something to celebrate. Yeah, we got something big time to celebrate. We got the first victory of the season. Eagles start 1-0, and yes, might have been sloppy, no question about it. But 1-0 is 1-0, and we'll take it. Now, without further ado, I am going to give some game balls out, right? And we're going to dedicate this cigar to a few people. 1, A.J. Brown, worth every penny. Did you see that thing just fly by? Worth every penny. 2, Miles Sanders, and 3, Jalen Hurts. So without wasting any more time, let's light this big bad boy up. Now, I have an Eagle Zippo somebody gave me last year. I left it at work because I've been smoking cigars. So I left it there, so I got to use this mother humper today. Flamethrower. Yes, we are going to use that. Light this bad boy up. Let's do it. It tastes so good. Tastes so good when it touches your lips. The taste of victory. And how I have missed the taste of victory, except for the few times I smoke them at work. You know what I mean? But for the most part, I've missed the taste of victory. And today, we got it. Now, there's so much to talk about when it comes to this game. Okay, there's a ton to talk about. We got the Dallas Cowboys game. It's about to go off in about a half hour. But I came out to smoke a stogie beforehand because I want to enjoy the rest of my day. And just in case, for whatever reason, Dallas wins, I'm not going to be a little sad. I mean, I just watched the Giants win. The Giants, they win. The guy misses a field goal. You got to be kidding me. I said this going into the season. I truly believe this. I think Tennessee's overrated. I think they're overrated, and I think Malik Willis becomes a starting quarterback by the end of the year. Now, I don't want to take anything away from the Giants. It's been a long time since they won. I told them 2 years ago Saquon would take at least 1 year to come back. Look at him. Now, do I think the Giants are for real? No. Do I think they're in the basement? Yeah. But, hey, you got to give the Giants their due. And let me tell you, their fans, they're going to be insufferable this week. Insufferable. One thing, though, would be funny, though, is if the Cowboys lose, and you'll know by the time I watch this video, hopefully, they'll be a last-place team, and we can laugh at them being in the last place. I like that, you know? Now, let's just get into this mother humper. I'm feeling good. It's hotter than hell out here, right? But all I gotta say is this. I can't see shit. All I gotta say is this. The Eagles came out and pretty much did what I thought they were going to do. They were going to come out and they were going to struggle. Why were they going to struggle, you ask? Well, you don't play any of your guys really in preseason. You have no mini camps. You have no rookie mini camps. You have 6 OTAs, and that's it. Of course, it was going to take them a while to get going. And on our first series, Hurts comes out. He's 0 for 5. It did surprise me that they were throwing as much as they were early. But after that, I thought he started to kick off the rust, especially after a few runs. And, you know, once he got going, I thought for the most part, Hurts was good. I would say Hurts was a solid B today. I thought he was pretty good. He wasn't perfect. He did some things that I didn't like, and he did a lot of things that I did like. You know, the thing is A.J. Brown is worth every penny. He's worth every penny already. Okay, the guy goes off, I think, for career highs today. So, A.J. Brown went off. He was unstoppable. They started with, some quick passes, some slants, and he catches ball, he gives another 5-10 yards. And That loosened up Detroit, and they were able to go, throw the bomb to him. Now, let me tell you, that Jalen Hurts bomb, perfect throw. Perfect throw. So, totally thought it was great. A.J. Brown was fantastic. Now, I know a lot of people are like, what about Devontae Smith? No throws for Devontae. He sucks. Well, maybe he's not worth it. Devontae will get his, okay? The way things go, when you have two top-notch receivers like that, there's going to be times where one guy gets more throws than the other. It just worked out that way. I wouldn't worry about that until week 3 or week 4. If week 4 he's still not getting throws or targets, okay, then come talk to me. But until then, I ain't worried about it. He'll get his, and hopefully next week against the Vikings, who, by the way, were beating the crap out of Green Bay. It's hotter than hell out here. That's all I can say. Hotter than hell. I hate the heat. I need winter to come. I need the Christmas lights to go up. I need to be cold outside. You see, I have one of my cars here. You see how smart I am? I've learned a lot on YouTube. You have to block out your driver's license, because if somebody sees that number, they're going to start looking my shit up, all this stuff, and they're going to be like, oh, here we go. 5500 is getting doxxed. So I cover that shit up. I'm smart like that. Not only do I look like Denzel Washington, I'm a genius. Yeah. It's funny in that game because I really think the momentum for the Eagles changed in that game when Epps made that nice play on the receiver. There was a quick wide receiver screen. He makes a nice tackle. After that, the Eagles started to get going. And there was a period of time where it was like 3-4 consecutive series where they were blitzing, where the Eagles were blitzing and bringing pressure. And Goff couldn't do anything about it. And it was like, they looked good. The defense looked good. Looked like they really tightened up, especially on the run, because the one thing I said I was worried about going into this game wasn't the passing game. It was DeAndre Swift. And, of course, he comes out and he runs the ball well against us. We had trouble with the run last year, so I was worried we were going to have a little bit of trouble this year with the run. So, yeah, that kind of annoyed me, but I kind of expected it. But like I said, after the initial score by Detroit, I thought our defense started stiffening up. Stiffen up. Pause. You know what I'm saying? And then Bradbury gets a pick six. And then all of a sudden, we come out and it's like we look like we went away from what was working. And then we struggled and we struggled the rest of the game defensively. I don't get Jonathan Gannon. I don't understand why he would change up something that's working. So to me, I look at this defense. I see a lot of talent. There's a lot of talent with these players on this defense. The problem that I see on this defense is the defensive coordinator. I still have a major issue with him. I don't like the way he gets pressure on the quarterback. I don't like that he doesn't bring blitzes when you need to. I'm telling you, bring them all. Bring them all. I don't care, but you got to throw pressure, especially Jared Goff. There should be no way that you get guys like Jared Goff and guys like Zach Wilson last year. You should never get guys of that caliber quarterback to be putting up numbers against you ever. And they made it 21 what? They made it 21-14, and then we get the field goal going into the half, which was fine, which was excellent. If they score a touchdown, we come back, we get the field goal. Great thing is, we get the ball, and shut that stupid music off. Nobody likes your shit. It stinks. Anyways, it stinks. He's like, what are you listening to? Today's music sucks. Give me Wu-Tang Clan. Give me Alice in Chains. Give me the good stuff. Not this crap. Crap today sucks. I feel bad for my kids. I feel bad for you youngins out there. You have shitty music. You have shitty movies. You have shitty TV shows. Sucks. Anyways, as I was saying, you get the field goal before halftime. You come out. You have the ball first. You go down and you score, right? So it's 31-14. They score a touchdown. You go back down and you score again. It's a 38-21. Game should be over at that point. Game should be over. You give them the ball back after scoring. It's tee off time. It's bring pressure, bring blitzes, bring everybody. I'm gonna get this mother humper. I'm gonna get Jared Goff, make him headless. I'm coming for his head. Pause. You know what I mean? I'm coming to get to the quarterback. They didn't do it. He just went back down, scored. And all of a sudden, it's 38-35, and you're holding your breath. Like, what the hell's going on? Man, that was crazy, dude. I don't know what I did to my leg. I fucked my leg up. Man, not my third leg. My right leg, not my third leg. My third leg, it's used to a lot of work. You know what I mean? This will be the first cigar of Betty, though. I tell you that. But damn, my leg. You know what I did? Anyways, 38-35. Eagles get the ball with 3 minutes left. And then I'm sweating, dude. I'm like, oh, shit, here we go. You know, they get the ball back. I don't have any faith. I have no faith in this defense at all to get the job done. None whatsoever. Zilch. Zero. None. Boom. They give the ball to Miles Sanders on, it was like 3rd and 1 or something. I thought he got scuffed at the line, but he breaks free, goes for what, 24 yards, gets you the first down up at about 50. Then they pull Miles Sanders out. Boston Scott run. Do they think Boston Scott is actually the short yardage back? I don't understand it because he can never get the short yardage. I would have kept Miles in there. Maybe give him a rest, a breather, and then boom, he's right back out there. You put him right back out there. But they didn't do that. They didn't do that. So you come, they run the ball twice, don't get it. It's 4th and 1, right? They ran on 3rd, they didn't get it. 4th and 1. I'm like, you gotta punt this. You gotta punt this, right? You gotta punt it. No, they don't punt it. They go for it. And I was like, oh my God, if we don't get this, Nick Sirianni is going to eat so much shit because you're giving basically Detroit the ball at their own 48-yard line. They only have to go so far to tie it up. This is bad. But they go for a 4th and 1, quarterback sneak. Hurts barely got on second effort. He gets it. First down, you run it out, game over. Take the win. Take the win. Now, I know a lot of people, here's my thing. There's a lot of people and they say, well, we beat Detroit barely. They scored 35 points on us. What do you think Minnesota's going to do to us? What do you think this team's going to do to us? What do you think that team's going to do to us? The truth of the matter is, NFL's week to week. Too many times you see a team get beat or beat somebody. Then you look at the matchup they have the next week and go, they're really good or they're really bad. Then they come and play a totally different thing. Matchups make games, you know? So you don't know how it's going to be. The Eagles, do they have a lot to improve on? Yes. We have a lot to improve on. It's early yet in the season. Washington won, although they didn't look that impressive from what I heard. Giants, I watched that game. They were down, one point they were down like 13-0. They scrapped away, played good football, and you got to give the ball head coach a lot of credit. They score games, they score a touchdown, and they go for a 2-point conversion. That's ballsy. He went and he did the right thing. I would have done that too if I was him, especially on the road. On the road, you got to play to win. You got to play to win. So I think he made the right call, and it put the Giants in a position to win the game. Tennessee's field goal kicker misses. Now the Giants are 1-0. Oh my God, they're gonna be so hard to deal with this week. Fortunately, it won't last long for the Giants. They'll wind up losing like 4 in a row. They'll be 1-5, and we won't even think about this game anymore. But this week, if I was a Giant fan, I'd be talking so much shit. I'd be out there talking because you only have 3-4 weeks, and then your season's over. So once they're out of it, you know. But you got to give their coach credit. Giants are definitely heading in the right direction. Their team you got to watch for down the road. Not now. I still think they need a quarterback. I still don't like Daniel Jones. But they won today. So you got to give the Giants their credit and their due. Enjoy it, Giants. Enjoy it, Giant fans. Just take it out on Dallas. Bother them more than me. That's all. Just bother them more than me. Don't get me hating you guys more than I already hate the Giants. Because I hate the Giants, but they really haven't been anything threat to us in a long time. You know, don't get on my nerves. Bother Cowboys. Yeah. Big win for the Eagles. Now, we got Minnesota next week. Justin Jefferson, Kirk Cousins, Dalvin Cook, they all look fantastic today. But they're also going up against the Green Bay team. I don't know what they got left, the Green Bay Packers, to be honest with you. Not only that, is Minnesota plays Green Bay pretty good. I think they've split the last few years. And they're probably really up for the game big time. I think it actually helps the Eagles. Just in my opinion, I actually think it helps the Eagles to have the Vikings win. They're going to win a division game. They're going to be up all, talking about feeling themselves, feeling good. And come to Philly Monday night, Kirk Cousins prime time. Kirk Cousins stupid throwing, stupid interceptions, and the Eagles win. I think the Eagles are going to win, and it's going to be based on a Jalen Rager fumble punt. He's going to go get the punt. He's going to fumble it. The Eagles will recover, kick the game winner, and that's how the Eagles are going to beat the Vikings. It's a big game next week. It's a big game because Vikings could be really good, actually, in all seriousness. So, the Eagles better be ready to play. They better fix it. My biggest concern, Jonathan Gannon, my biggest joy today, two guys. A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown is worth every penny. Every penny. He's worth every penny. I mean, why Tennessee wouldn't sign a guy like that, to me, is insane. It's insane. As far as the Eagles go, they made the right. It's already paid off. His contract's already paid off. It already paid off. What a great game he had. We don't win today without A.J. Brown in this team. That's the truth. What the hell is that shit? Prime, Amazon Prime. I bet you they're coming to my house. My wife orders so much shit. Oh, I gotta show you this. Well, let me show you this. Wait. Look, get this, right? I had to pause it for a second because I had to go get this thing. But my wife tells me, she's like, guess what? You don't have to go out and get cigars. Because I had to go buy cigars. She's like, yeah, you don't have to buy cigars. I'm like, what do you mean? I found one of yours. It's right here. I'm like, oh, cool. So she brings it out to me after I come up. I'm setting everything up. And I hold this thing. I'm like, this is heavy as shit. And I'm looking at it. It says, milk chocolate. It's a chocolate cigar. She thought it was a real cigar you smoke. Like, that's a chocolate cigar. I can't smoke that. Maybe I could eat it, but everybody don't want to see me eat food. I'm not Mark Holmes. I don't eat on camera. You never see me eat on camera. A chocolate cigar. I'm waiting for this Prime truck to move by. You ever notice the Prime, Amazon Prime, right? You ever notice the logo? It looks like why they would have that on their logo. Absolutely don't know, but I don't know if they're gonna come by here or not. Anyways, big win for the Eagles. Big matchup versus Minnesota. Like I said, A.J. Brown. He's how important is that guy really? A.J. Brown totally won that game for us today. And you can't forget Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders had 7.5 yards a carry, man. 7.5 yards a carry and a touchdown. He has more touchdowns now than he did all last year. I think he gets like 8 or 9 of them this year. It's going to be awesome. Come on, Amazon Prime. Come show everybody what you're made of. It's so hot out here. Just to let you know, if there's a couple times where it seems like I had I stopped and started, it's because my phone keeps getting so hot out here that it keeps shutting down. So I have to wait and restart and wait for it to cool back up to continue because it's so hot. It's crazy. It's hotter than hell out here, man. I'm gonna have to go shower before I watch that Cowboys game, watch the Cowboys lose. It's gonna be awesome. And then whether they lose or not, I'll definitely put my post game whatchamacallit. It'll be fun. This stupid fly. What the hell are these Amazon Prime people doing? Drive by already. I'm serious. Look at their symbol. You can't make that up. They did that on purpose. No question about it. Is it because, what I want to know, is it because, is a symbol because they're excited to bring it to you, or they think you're that excited to get the product, or get the whatever you ordered? Don't know. Anyways, Eagles got to play better. Here's what I got to say. Good things. A.J. Brown, Miles Sanders, Jalen Hurts. I thought they were all good. I thought James Bradbury, fantastic. I thought Epps was good. I thought Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, for the most part, I thought he was good. I thought he got called on a bad call. I think what scares me the most, it was two things. It was the play calling on both sides. I thought the offensive game calling, the clock management was horrible. And I also thought that the defensive play calling was horrible. I think it's unacceptable to get one sack on Jared Goff. You need to get more than one sack. And that sack came based upon fumble. Here it comes. Here it comes. Look. Look at that sign. Look at that symbol. What does that look like? You know what I'm saying? People don't even notice. You know what that is. How do they get away with that? What is this, Las Vegas? Here comes another one. Two penises driving by. You can't make that up. You can't make that. What a world we live. What a world where happy penises are driving on the highway all over the place. You gotta love it. But you had one sack. You had the sack that they got, Fletcher Cox and Brandon Graham. It was on a fumbled snap. Other than that, they didn't get to the quarterback. So that's my biggest fear right now going into next week, Jonathan Gannon. The things I'm happy about, Brown, Miles Sanders, Jalen Hurts, and hopefully the coaches will be a lot better because I really think that's what it's about. And hopefully we knocked off some of this rust. Anyways, with that said, I'm going to finish this score. Got to go get ready for the Cowboys game. You will see this after Cowboys game, which I will put the winner or loser in my post-game, post-video scene. So with that said, take care. Talk to you later, of course. Don't be a dingbat. Remember, it's Howie Vision. We're all just living in it. Oh my gosh! The Dallas Cowboys just took a double moonwalking on the ass. Not only everything we talked about, the Dallas Cowboys, what they were going to be this season was true. They have no offense. They got no passing game. Their running game is a fat old running back. No good. It's no good. They stunk. For 4 quarters, they stunk. I think Dak had like 102 yards passing. And then, to add insult to injury, I'm talking real injury, Dak Prescott hurts his hand. Looks like a broken hand, a sore, sprained thumb, torn, or hurt ligament, something. But it looks like it's significant. And I wish injury on nobody. I wish injury on no person, no man, nobody. Even Dallas Cowboys. I want to beat them at full health. I want to beat them when they say they're at their best. But that injury, if he broke his hand, and we don't know for sure yet, a lot of rumors, he could be done for the year. Dallas Cowboys could be the worst team in this division now. I already had them finishing 3rd, but now, if they lose Dak, they're in big trouble. And if they get Dak back in a few weeks, they're still in trouble because they got no offense at all. Looks like we're going to have a lot of cigars smoking, and it looks like we got a real good shot at Christmas Eve being safe. With that said, Denzel Washington out.